Here we go again with another episode of the Monday News Flash, the format that keeps you up to date with the CSGO scene. We had a few roster changes this week, we will cover ELEAGUE Group B, and we have all sorts of visa problems. Let's kick it off. As always, we want to start with the smaller news and work ourselves to the bigger ones. Lowland Lions have signed ex-Nerd Rage, so Crucial and Case King are joining a new organization. Maniac goes active again. He doesn't have a team yet, but that's quite cool news from the French scene. Freakazoid got picked up by Echo Fox. Binary Dragons kind of left their squad again, even though they weren't really picked up by the organization yet. Fluffy Gangsters are back to their old name because they couldn't agree to any terms. So the Russian major qualifier participant will not have an organization to back him up with. And last but not least, on the changes and roster changes, AGG signed Pete. They've played with him in previous iterations of the lineup, and they decided to remove Repo to give themselves some more old chemistry and some old force, power, stuff like that. Valve has shipped a new update which gives us Fade to Black. It's not a Metallica album, it's more about if you die, you don't see anything anymore. Valve has changed it a little bit, so if you get shot in the head, it fades quicker than if you get shot in the body. So they added a small new mechanic to that kind of old school behavior of the game, which was really missing. I mean, being dead and still being able to see your opponents move around, come on. That's not CS. But finally, Valve managed to get it on track. I usually wouldn't include it, but the ESL Major Qualifier format is so interesting that I had to mention it in this news. It's the Swiss format, so it actually got adapted from chess. And what it is, basically, just really quick, if you win 3 times, you're through. If you lose 3 times, you're out. And you can Google it if you want to know some more. I will give you the links down below. So we are slowly but surely getting to the bigger things. ENZ has managed to win against Tricked in the Dreamhack Summer Qualifier and therefore go to the main tournament. Immortals signed Tempo Storm. So the owner of Tempo Storm said in an interview that he felt there was some personal problems between him and some consultants of the ELEAGUE, and he didn't want to keep the squad from competing at the ELEAGUE by holding them to his name, so he let them fly free like a bird. And talking about ELEAGUE, let's say over there, C's might have some visa problems. It's still rumors at this moment, but I think there is some reason to all those rumors. We will have to find out how Na'Vi can cope with that situation. There are plenty of talented Russian players over there in the scene, one of them being Simple, of course, so let's see what they come up with. And talking about ELEAGUE and visa problems, we have some more. Astralis have found out that you're not allowed to travel to the American homeland if you have visited Iran in the past 5 years. So Kerrigan was there in the past 5 years, and thus he's not allowed to go to America with his usual ESTA visa, which is a really usually uncomplicated way of getting a visa to America. Now it doesn't work out, so he has to apply for a decent visa, for a real visa, and it will probably rule him out for at least tomorrow, which is the start of Group C. It might also keep him from competing altogether. We will have to find out and be patient and wait. Now we get to the pleasant news about ELEAGUE. NIP managed to win Group B against G2. G2 has been really strong so far, but NIP completely demolished them. 16-9 and 16-3 on Cash and Train. So, wow, good performance by NIP. Gives them some more hope. They were about to get eliminated by Optic. Keep that in mind. So that's it for this episode already. You're up to date again. I'm exhausted again because this is really hot outside. The sun is shining in. I've got 3 lights over there shining right in my face. I want to get out of this. So check out the next episode. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and leave a comment down below your thoughts about visa problems of the teams. Shouldn't that be something that you already handled beforehand? Well, let me know. See you soon.